In the previous chapter, the main character used his space ability to escape from his co-workers after clearing out the warehouse. As he teleported to safety, he reflected on the power of this ability, realizing its immense value. This space ability is my lifeline, he thought. In the apocalypse, I can use it to enter abandoned buildings, gather supplies, and escape safely. It will save my life at critical moments. With a smirk, he added inwardly, "Zero-cost shopping mission complete." While reveling in his success, a notification popped up on his phone. It was an official message from the government, warning about changes in temperature and environment while urging the public to remain calm to prevent panic. Reading the message, the main character frowned and thought, do they already know the apocalypse is coming? Just then, his phone rang. It was his girlfriend, 𝗤𝗲𝗀𝘀𝗀. The moment he answered, she launched into a tirade. "How dare you sell the house? Are you out of your mind? And don't think I don't know. There better not be another woman staying with you," she yelled venomously. "If you're willing to give me the house, we can talk about marriage. Otherwise, forget it." The main character listened calmly before replying coldly, "Anything else?" Her anger flared. "What's with your attitude? You've changed. I'm coming back to Xianggu, and we'll talk face to face." Without a word, he hung up, his expression hardening. Thinking back on his past life, he muttered her name bitterly. 𝗤𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀. "In my last life, we spent 5 long years together in the apocalypse. I scavenged for supplies everywhere, just to keep you fed. I even risked everything to bring you into a safe zone. If it weren't for me, you would have starved to death." He clenched his fists, anger surging within him. "And how did you repay me? You betrayed me. I trusted you, protected you, and sacrificed for you. What a fool I was." His eyes narrowed as he vowed, "But this time, 𝗤𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀, you and Wang will pay the price. You won't die so easily. The pain I endured, you will experience it 100-fold, 1,000-fold. Taking a deep breath, he pushed his thoughts of revenge aside momentarily. "I need to focus. There's still a lot I need to do before the apocalypse starts." Realizing he needed money, he decided to sell his house at half price. He contacted a manager and arranged a meeting to finalize the deal. When he arrived at the meeting place, he was surprised to find 𝗤𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 waiting for him. She approached him angrily. "I've been waiting for a long time. How dare you sell our house without consulting me?" He looked at her with indifference. "Move aside," he said coldly, walking past her without another glance. Before he could reach the manager, a man stormed up, Wang, 𝗤𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀's accomplice. Wang glared at him and shouted, "How can you sell the house? I'll make sure you don't see the sun tomorrow." The main character's patience snapped. Without hesitation, he stepped forward, grabbed Wang by the neck, and threw him to the ground with force. Wang hit the floor hard, gasping for air and glaring up in shock. "You think you can handle my stuff however you want?" The main character growled, his voice cold and unyielding as he towered over Wang. 𝗤𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀 screamed in panic, "What are you doing?" Without sparing them a glance, the main character turned and shoved them with enough force to knock them off balance. Both stumbled and fell onto the ground, stunned by his ruthlessness. "Don't worry," he said coldly, looking down at them with disdain. "You won't die too quickly." Leaving them frozen in place, he calmly walked toward the manager, ready to complete the sale and move forward with his plans.